Nick, how often are you putting on chapstick like these months?
Like at least twice a week. Sometimes.
And with that, welcome to the podcast, guys. This is episode 51. I hope you guys are doing well. My name's Alex. That's Nick, and this is our podcast where we
this is the chapstick episode.
Hey, we just go along with it.
We were just talking about ADD and chapstick, so
that was a good intro.
Yeah,
if you ask me.
Classy.
I only use Burt's Bees.
I use Carmex.
Is that a good one?
Yeah, it's top tier.
Because I know that there's one brand that like everyone uses that's like actually not good for your lips. Apparently,
it's not Carmex. Dude. It couldn't.
I don't know what it is.
Couldn't be Carmex.
Is it called like? I'll put like a picture up if I can figure out what it is.
This Carmex would be so mad.
I don't think it's Carmex. It's just like the white one that everyone. You don't know what it is?
No.
Please, brain, have it coming to me.
I only know Carmex.
Well,
and Burt's Bees, I guess technically.
Anyways, I'm not gonna look it up. It's a chapstick that apparently has like some alcohol-based thing in it.
That doesn't sound good for hydration.
It does the opposite. So I'm just like, oh, you're just constantly just like applying it. You feel the satisfaction of like the menthol or whatever, and and then like as it evaporates, it's just like you just get bone dry. And get reapply because you don't know any better. Like, oh, this is what I have to go for.
Drying it out even more, and all of a sudden you got cracked lips.
It's an endless cycle, dude. And this isn't the chapstick episode, but
you sure?
I just thought I'd mention it because I pay a lot of money for chapstick because Burt's Bees is not cheap.
Like, how much do you spend on chapstick a month?
A month? I don't know what a month is, but I buy the 4-pack. They call it the Ultra Savings Super Pack.
The Super Pack.
Yeah, you get 4 sticks for like $10 or $12 or something.
That's not even that expensive.
Well, for chapstick it is.
It's the cost of doing business.
Exactly. I'm like, I'll take the beeswax.
Yeah.
Give me
There's so much cat hair on my face.
Lather it up about a half an inch on my lips, and I'm good. Just walking around with that caked on.
Lathering it all up everywhere.
Well, that's how you know you're not going to get chapped again. If you have like a thick layer, it's like an impenetrable fortress. It's like wearing a condom on your lips.
I don't think it's like wearing a condom on your lips.
It's like wearing 2 condoms. You're right. Even safer.
There's tear if you wear 2. Easier.
That's a lie. Actually, if you wear even more, it actually increases. It's like if you take 1 5-hour energy and then take another one, it's like you get 10 hours of energy.
Incorrect.
It's all the same.
It's not. It's so different.
Do you even know math though?
Do you even know chemistry though?
No. Do you?
Yeah.
All right. Give me what's every element of the periodic table in order. Go.
I'm not gonna do that.
Do you know chemistry, Nick? Because that's chemistry.
Those are
right?
elements.
Which is involved in the science of. Got him.
All right. Okay. You need.
At this point, we have some fans. We actually got another Patreon guy.
Yeah.
I can't shout him out, but like pretty much as soon as he subscribed, I was notified that he had a comment. It was a critique. He didn't like how we did the Mystery Science Theater stuff. I'm not going to call him out further about that, but he had. I mean, I'm going to take it into consideration.
Uh-huh.
And
did it hurt you?
No. It didn't hurt me. It was just like, oh, okay, maybe.
What did he say?
Well, he just suggested that we be larger because I make us really small and the thing big.
All right, yeah, no, that makes sense.
What do you think? I'm just going to come at him for that? Yeah.
I mean, kind of.
No, that's okay. That's a worthy critique. I was like, fine, like half and half.
But I wouldn't say that big.
You want to see us?
Maybe like a quarter,
third
of the screen, and partially translucent, so you can like still see the movie through, or silhouettes.
Nick, we would have to get like a green screen set up. That would be hilarious if we could actually figure that out.
That's actually not
I'll just turn us into shadows, just so we could just be like the things.
That'd be good.
Yeah. Well, we don't have a green screen. A green screen. We have a green blanky, but not a green screen.
You could still chroma key the green blanky though.
The chroma key the green blanky.
Green screen, green blank.
We can get a green screen. I'm pretty sure you can find one cheap. Maybe even on Craigslist.
No,
but also like eBay too. More likely
eBay.
More likely on eBay, but also
no.
Hey, talk about a bonus vid on the Patreon. We can going to find the guy in Craigslist with a green screen.
The boys go and get a green screen.
Whoa, this dude's... where are we going? Oh, we're going behind the house.
No, oh, it's right, a Alex, big... I'll wait at the car.
That's a big shit. Oh, you want... Nope, Nick, he wants you to come too.
No.
Oh, he's not going to show us with... Oh, come on, Nick.
He said... He said just you.
You have your wife? I didn't hear anybody inside.
No, it's
Where is she?
It's
Oh, she's not here. Oh, okay, she's out. That makes sense. She's out.
It's at church.
Yes. No, we're the idiots, dude. He's a good guy.
He's got a big barn though. That's you got to go in that cellar if you want it.
It's a big. There's a cellar in the barn.
The green screen's down in the cellar.
Why did you store it there? Why don't you keep it in the house?
Because it's not needed.
What
you need to worry about is getting that green screen.
You need the green screen, but
go on, boy.
Nick, you just in there. No, Nick, you go get it.
I'm gonna hang back here, smoke a square
with Johnny.
Johnny boy.
Johnny is overalls is only wearing his overalls, no shirt.
Well, hopefully not only.
Well, as far as we know, it's only the overalls.
He's got a hat.
No shoes on, no shirt, no hat.
He's a country boy. He's still got overalls. Underwear. You know, man's got a
maybe.
Don't shrug at that. He's got underwear on. He's a good guy.
So I'm disappearing into the cellar.
Yeah.
What are you... How you doing?
Going back to the car.
So how old are you? You married? How old's your boyfriend? You're just like...
Sir.
You're just like turning away. Just
walking back
like
to the
Didn't
car.
hear him.
Yeah.
You got a phone call? Like, yeah. Hey.
Hey, Joe.
Hello?
How's it going?
Yeah. Hey. Oh, yeah. Thank God. Just like running.
But you're in the cellar locked.
Yeah, then as soon as you leave, he closes the barn door.
With him inside.
Yeah.
And he said...
And you're already at the car,
I'm driving away in the car right now.
And I'm just down there like...
Freedom.
Look at... Like, where could it fucking... I've looked everywhere.
There's no green screen.
This isn't a big cellar.
Boy. There ain't no green screen.
I like hear the cellar door close. I'm like, I've trained for this moment.
He just smacks you in the face with
a
shovel.
You ever seen any anime ever?
Yeah,
the camera's gonna zoom in on my face and then go down into my arm as I fly my fist towards it. You know how animes do it? I got so annoying. I hate it.
Passed out.
I hate it
due to the shovel.
It gives me a headache just watching that.
That will give you a headache.
My head just pan out and so I can see the thing. You don't have to show me. You know, I understand what's happening with just watching from afar. Yes, I don't need to see.
You're his property now.
Like showing off the animation. Look, we can do all. Like, I don't care, bro. Okay, good. You're great. You're good.
So that's what you're doing.
Well, I had to fight my way out anime style. Is what I figured out. And once I killed him and then got out,
just didn't
without the green screen.
Just would not. Well, yeah, the guy.
So
never
I opened
had
the
a
door
green screen.
and you're just at the car,
inside of the car, smoking cigarettes,
looking panicked still because you think you're just not even looking my direction.
I don't look panicked ever.
So we're just gonna leave without a green screen.
Yeah.
You think he even has one?
No.
Should I break in his house?
We should probably check the house. Yeah.
So I break in
got stuff in
robber
there.
style. I get the knob.
Well, not robber style. We're looking for Craigslist pickup style.
Craigslist pickup. Barging in the door, dude.
Just take.
That's not even a real thing.
Just start grabbing stuff and stuffing it in your pockets.
It's like DoorDash. Craigslist pickup here.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
give
if you
me
are
the green screen
getting
plus
something from somebody,
any other treasures that you might have. Those are mine now. He could have money. He could have jewels.
Just filling a sack that I just have, of course.
Yeah, it's got a big dollar bill sign on the outside of it.
Well, it has to. Tied together with a gold rope that I could just fasten it down with. Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. And that's all chapstick.
And I'm like, Nick, I got the green screen. I got stuff that we could sell to get by a green screen.
You just didn't even grab the green screen? Yeah.
No.
It's just like sitting in the living room.
So he did have one.
He did, but you grabbed everything but it would appear.
And that's improv. We failed ultimately, but
we could buy one.
We ended up just killing
from
a guy.
eBay. We got home, sold the stuff that we got on
that
eBay,
we stole from
and
the
then
dead guy.
Just a green screen to get delivered.
Yeah.
Through the money, through the funds.
And so it's a happy ending
for all involved.
And that's what you guys are here for, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that was good.
Stuff like that.
It's a good act one.
Yeah, it's basically the serial killer, a butcher thing, but not.
No.
Still involves a killer, weirdly.
It always does.
I don't know why there's always a killer.
Well,
there's always just a menacing man.
It adds a layer of ominousness to it.
This time it was a shirtless, shoeless, overall wearing hillbilly sounding guy
with a cellar in a barn.
Yeah, he was gonna try to have his way with me. I imagine
he did
in his cellar. No.
He did.
I escaped. Anime style,
super insides.
You know, you've seen Invincible. I did that.
Yeah, but
not the way you're thinking right now. But I did it in the Invincible way.
you think you're invincible after that?
Yeah. Well, because I come up with bloody head, and I'm just like, you know.
Well.
Anyways,
has it been the time?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, we talked about Invincible basically.
Bloody head.
What was it? Season 3.
I think
season 3.
Or
so now we got to wait 2 more years or whatever for season 4.
However long until they decide they're gonna release it.
I mean, that show's so good. I mean, that last episode was peak. You know,
it was good. The ending was pretty sweet.
Yeah, I wish there was.
I'm guessing he's going to hell.
I wish there was any Nolan and any Alan in the later half of the season.
Yeah, that would have been cool because I was hoping super invested in it.
Just you guys forget about it, please.
Yeah, right. Just forget it even happened.
Oh, Battle Beast is out there. Did he get captured or something? Who got him at some? Who got him?
The dudes, the medic guys.
Oh, the guys that have Langstrom. Those dudes.
I think, or like a race similar.
Well, anyways, watch Invincible if you haven't yet. You know, there's a lot of episodes.
It's pretty good.
There's actually not a lot. There's a lot of seasons. There's 3 seasons, but like 8 episodes each season. So, all right, there's like 24 episodes if the math goes right.
Yeah,
did it. Also, Severance.
Yeah, you've been super into Severance as of late, and also like the past month as well.
Well, it's been releasing every week the past month, so makes sense. Season finale was last week. Well, when this episode comes out, it'll be like 2 weeks ago. But
who's counting, right? The new season won't be out yet.
Dude, it's literally the same situation as Invincible, where it's like, 2 more years now. We got to wait for the next one.
You're super excited about that, I bet.
Well, it's the same situation. Like an amazing show that I just want more of.
Yeah, and you have to wait. Be patient.
Yeah, so good.
And you're a very patient man. You're known for your patience.
No,
and able to wait.
I'm able to hop.
Delayed gratification.
Well, no. I'm able to hop from different things though. You know, so
super fast. Like some would say, like too fast. Like what is this
ADD fast, but it's good. You know, it's like as soon as a commercial starts, change channel. You know, it's like
God, I hate that.
I'm not gonna let myself experience anything like that. Okay, more entertainment.
Yep.
Well, that's how it is now. But I just pay for the privilege basically.
Well. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's just less effort now because I pay for no ads.
Well, we're adults. We have,
fine
money for that. Yeah. Just smack them with it.
Yeah.
Take it. Sons of bitches.
Take this.
Just take it and fuck off. You know?
I mean, I do pay for YouTube Premium.
I would never.
I'm still
at war with their ads because they keep like popping up with their ad blocker thing.
Yeah, I refuse to
keep finding
deal with
workarounds.
Oh yeah, but I thought uBlock worked, but
well, OperaGX has like an ad block feature which I have on.
Here's the OperaGX episode section of the episode.
Still
I just use Firefox, dude. Why use OperaGX instead of Firefox, Nick?
Because OperaGX is like customizable and you could set the max RAM that it can use. So if you're playing a graphics intensive game, you can just have it do like a hard limit to where it doesn't go up at all.
That's so good.
Why the fuck would you use Firefox?
Dude, Firefox, I don't know, because it's secure is what they said.
I'm gonna beat
But then also they changed their wording recently.
Well, can your browser be blue? Because mine can be any color.
I see. I don't give a shit about that, but
Alex,
I do give a shit about the RAM limits. That's good. You know, I
and
could
GPU
do that with
as well.
Firefox.
Yeah.
Seems good.
It is good.
Any nerds out there? You guys vibing with that?
Everyone does. It's the gamer browser.
The gamer browser? Oh, that is what kids at the school are like trying to put on their school laptops, which they're not allowed to have on it.
OperaGX?
Yeah, I see it on there, and I'm like, that's not supposed to be there, but I don't say anything because I really don't give a shit. So they can use it. If they can figure out a way to get it on there,
hey,
you can keep it, my friend.
Yeah.
Until a teacher catches you and is like, hey, take this to the guy to take it off. And then I'll be forced to take it off. But until then, I don't give a shit.
You're not the police.
No. The kids come to us to like just sit on their phones and just basically be study hall without getting yelled at for being on their phones.
It's a good class.
Well, we're not a class, but
whatever it is.
We're just doing our work on our computers, and they just come in and just have their own conversations. I mean, they're seniors, so it's like they
don't give a shit. They're like, I'm never going to see you again my entire life.
Yeah. Well,
said, who are you?
Bro, I might have to quit my job. Isn't that so bad? I don't want to have to quit it.
It seems like you do.
I don't. But everything's changing because the Fire Nation is attacked.
Alex, just because everyone that you work with has already quit.
It's like my whole world is falling down around me.
Alex, you literally just got there.
I know.
You haven't had enough time to actually like meet anyone.
Right. Or learn anything.
Yeah.
So in case you've forgotten the lore of my job, I was hired by a guy who was the director. All right, we'll call him Levi, the director.
Strauss jeans.
Yep, I don't think he ever wore jeans, but yeah, we'll call him Levi.
How would you know that? You didn't know him long enough.
Levi hired me. He was the director of the technology department of the school. Levi had only been there since October.
October.
I didn't know that until after I'd been hired. He'd only been there for 2 months when we started talking about this job.
So good.
And in my first week of the job, he quits. So the start of week 2, he's gone. You know.
He said, "Good luck."
And now it is. Now it's almost. I'm almost in month 2. No, I've almost completed my second month of the job. Basically.
Almost.
Yeah.
But not quite.
Yeah. And so, once that guy quit, the tech director, it's just been me and one other guy above me. One other guy is the coordinator, and then there's me. It's a 3-person department, right?
It was.
And the school did not, for some grand reason, that didn't want to hire a new director. This was, again, 2 months ago when he quit, right when I started my job, as you recall from a moment ago when I said it. Now the coordinator guy and me are the only two. He just told me 2 days ago that his last day, as of this podcast being recorded, is tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, like when this episode releases, tomorrow. So like next Wednesday for us, but like tomorrow for like real time.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, Wednesday.
So good luck, young buck.
He was like, "Man, I hate to do this to you."
Not that much.
He's like, "But this opportunity is too sweet." And I'm like, "What is it?" Just getting paid double, at an actual company that everyone's heard of, and an actual high-level position that he can grow in and get paid more and just get stocks, and it's just stocks. An infinitely better job than what he has now, and it's just putting perspective to me like, oh God, did I hitch myself to a wagon with no horse, or the horse with no legs?
The horse is detached from the wagon.
Yeah, I'm just like,
running off into the sunset. Meanwhile, you're still careening towards the path. That's pretty good.
So
what's the worst thing that could happen, bro? You're just a dude at a school.
Yeah. What's the worst?
Yeah, no, literally though. Like actually, like
I don't know, but at this point,
if there's
any kind of expectation of me to solve any problems that are outside of my realm of expertise or knowledge, I'm just gonna give them a blank stare until they
just be like, I
realize the error of their ways, and let's go like, okay, I think
everyone would be like, yeah, you've just started here,
right? Well, no. You think
Yeah.
No, because they're like, oh, but you can figure this out, right?
And you say, yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, but how? Just everything's, you know how there's a wire, like an Ethernet cable? In the server, they split this Ethernet cable and take each individual wire and put it in an individual slot in the back of the server and then latch it to the back.
That's pretty good. It's easy.
Imagine that getting yanked and having to put that back.
I'm sure that's happened.
Bro, imagine if that happened to me. I mean, they're not color coded. You just kind of have to.
You have hours to figure it out, you know? I got the wires, dude. You act like wiring is so hard. Like you haven't done it.
What, like diffusing like a bomb?
Why do you think there's a bomb?
We didn't say that. Cut that. We didn't say that. There was nothing said.
Yeah, there
was cut, so it's fine.
There's no way.
Remember to do the thing. Cut the thing out. And if I didn't, this is just going to be
There's no way that you did.
Thing.
You're going to look ridiculous.
Hey, I watch the episodes now because I do the timestamps, you know? And come up with 30 titles.
30 titles, I'm sure.
You see them, and then I have to whittle them down to 6 or whatever. Be like, hey, Nick, which one's funny? What's the best one? Because that's how you decide on a title, guys. You just kind of,
make a ton.
Get 50. Choose the best 20.
Exactly 50.
Choose the best 10 from that. Ask for second input from the 10, and then I decide from your input which is the best.
That's just so much extra work.
But then you get the best title you can have.
I'm not much of a titler. Never been one.
I'm just such titles. A titler, though, you know? If you see my hat, I'm kind of like a big deal around here in terms of titles. All I do is come up with titles. But kind of every day.
Talking about making 50 titles.
Yeah. Well, I have to do the clips. I have to do the shorts. I have to do the episodes. I have to come up with cool titles for all of them, too. Something crafty. I just did an Elon Musk one. I made him an alien and put little Hitler and Stalin babies next to us because he's kind of some kind of monster. Yeah, he's a beast. You guys won't see that clip for a while because the way that clips are released, and that was a recent episode.
You know exactly what you're doing.
It's just such a passionate man. He's such a passionate man.
Just poke you.
You know?
That's not how I would describe it.
So virile.
No.
Virile. Pulsating.
Don't say pulsating. And also, you're not virile.
I'm like incredibly
old. You're like
pulsating.
30, dude. You're old as fuck.
And thick. 30 and thick, bitch. This is my thick 30s.
So yeah,
everyone has their thick 30s, dude, where their butts get big and they get sexy. This is my thick 30s, bitch.
They get sexy as soon as they turn 30.
Well, I do. You'll see it. You'll all see it. Because when I peak, you'll know. I haven't even begun to peak yet.
You peaked like 10 years ago.
Can you imagine if I peaked 10 years? I wasn't doing shit 10 years. What was I doing 10 years ago? I was 19. Nothing. I was doing nothing.
College.
I was in a toxic relationship in college. Long distance toxic relationship.
So funny.
Keeping me out of actual healthy relationships in college.
I could have told you that one.
Why would I take advice from you?
Never have. A
man doesn't know love.
I know love, dude.
Loveless. I'm going to smack you in the mouth. Fucking over there. Unsolicited advice.
Dude, so, he needs to hear. It's always right, though. So, like, am I wrong or am I right?
Nick,
answer the question.
When hindsight's clear, and,
but I was saying it during and after.
This was like episode 9, 11. Never forget. Didn't mean to do that, but comedy comes out of nowhere. I don't remember what episode it was.
So did that plane.
It's true. Well, I'm right about your future wife.
No.
Why not?
Just making stuff up.
Yes. As I do. So
it's not.
What else do you have to say about that, Nick?
It's not.
You gonna say your future wife is not a woman?
Okay.
So far?
So far, so good.
Hispanic?
No. No, see.
Did I lose you?
Yeah.
How?
Yep. because like
Mexican.
just last week,
Spanish. I mean, what do you want? Latino.
It was
Latinx.
It's just your flavor of the month now as a Hispanic
No, that's
woman.
your flavor of your life. And that's the title of the episode. Your flavor of your life.
I don't.
Yeah, it's you.
It's the chapstick episode.
No, it's not the chapstick episode. Can you imagine that? Burt's Bees and fucking Carmex.
Hey, it's the two giants of lip balm.
Unwatchable. You know what I'm saying? I see that title, I scroll past it. I'm
You
like,
would.
oh, they talk about chapstick. Don't want to watch.
Hey, it could be good.
Even if they mention it for a minute. No thanks.
We mentioned
And
it
we
for
definitely
more than
did.
a minute, more than a minute.
So I'm sorry.
This is the opener.
If you're still here,
You powered through it.
maybe you're an interesting breed of... It's probably just Danny and Mom, maybe. Hi, guys. How's it going?
What up? What up? The goddamn audacity.
The Audacity?
You still have to be cutting this.
Have you ever
out.
used that app?
Audacity?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the computer.
Nerd.
Like years.
Of course
Alex,
you used Audacity.
You're the one. You used
Nerd.
it.
What are you doing with your fucking slides? That's actually the top comment is about Nick's slides. I don't.
Is it?
Yeah,
is
that's
it-
all we get comments about is you taking the slides off or wearing different socks or something like that, or no socks. I think
They
it
just want
was
to see the feet.
I mean, you get what you get, and it's just.
Dude, this is elegant.
I mean,
It's timeless.
it's crazy.
It's
The fetishes in the world.
It's really strange
Because
I mean,
you know,
send us money and we'll talk. You know.
no, not even. It's just kind of like
I mean,
just subscribe
yeah,
to the
even.
Patreon. You know,
plus donation of $150 or more. You
oh,
can
that'd be
have
cool.
My,
I don't think
my,
you,
my
I don't think you
feet-
can add more, but we also have no way of accepting donations.
cut that.
We're just flying by the seat of our pants here,
That's
with no funds, no way out, essentially.
well, no way in.
No
We're
escape.
just kind of fucking around.
Well, no way in. The in is just, you know, how forceful can you be? Really, you can get in there.
Not that forceful. I don't think. No.
Well, it's about consistency, you know. Just keep trying.
Consistently trying.
Well, keep trying. You know, eventually you'll break through, in a sense. But in our sense, it's popularity, and it's reaching the critical mass of fans. That's what I was talking about the whole time. If you read into more of it, that's you.
It was just.
And that's that.
The hip thrusting was.
There was none of that.
there.
That's just for visual
There was a
enhancement.
little bit of that.
Visual enhancement for the viewer.
Mass.
Well, critical mass is a good title.
Mm.
Talking about reaching critical mass.
I feel like you're reaching critical mass right now.
Reaching critical mass right now.
Reach critical mass all over the place here for a second.
Just blow my lip. Cut that.
You took it too far.
I didn't say it.
You took it too far. God damn it.
Cut it.
Just that last bit, I guess. Or the whole thing. I don't know.
Cut all of it.
Just the last 20
Cut it
minutes.
all
just
out.
just cut that.
There is no podcast this week.
Sorry, guys. You just get the intro of the chapstick, and that's it.
Yeah. Well,
Enjoy.
we do have to figure out what Patreon we're going to watch next month. You know, what Patreon movie.
Shrek 2.
Nick! That is on my list, actually. Got
Got him.
Shrek
Got
2.
him so good.
Office Space.
Office Space is good.
Without these are actually good movies. Though. So I also want to watch The Room.
All right. Yeah.
The Tommy Wiseau. The
one
really
you just want to tear
the
into.
it's just be so. It's gonna be so funny, dude. Just because he tried so hard to make a good movie and just, you know,
It's very artistic.
He's not an actor or a director or a writer, and he did all those things. So
That's an idea.
yeah, that's
I could do that.
And well, you could.
If he could do it, I can do it.
Hey, at least the dialogue will be coherent. Probably, you know, you could speak the words in the language.
Pick a language, any language.
As long as you pick one, just if you can speak it, pick it, and
I
that's
speak a
the
little
one.
bit of English, just a little bit, in case you're wondering.
Un poquito. Children of the Corn. That was the other one.
Oh yeah,
I couldn't remember that one. That was the other one. That was
the one that's supposed to be like super good, but like,
well, I don't know if it was supposed to be good. It was supposed to be scary.
They tried to make it good.
It was supposed to be a horror movie.
Yeah, but I
feel like everyone told us growing up that it was so scary.
Well, no, they just called us the Children of the Corn.
And then hearing that there was a movie that is a horror movie. Yeah. And it's not.
That was it. That's all it was. Yeah.
I mean,
that's just because we played in a cornfield. Like, what's scary about that?
Us? Well, we also were murdered. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. We killed,
and we hid them. We would
have, we would treat giant sticks like swords.
That's true.
And I would swing them at your body as if I was going to slice it in half.
I would block it with a large, the biggest stick I could find, typically, which is like a log.
And then Connor would be in the back, just being like, "Hey, I'm casting a spell. You guys are
I would just walk. You guys
are taking damage.
Walk up and dunk.
Just break it on his head. I need a new sword.
This one was too weak.
just veins. This sword was too
fully
weak.
grown man arm veins.
You just snap the stick in your hand. We weren't that strong.
Yeah, we were.
I was all about finding the perfect bendy stick. Add the string to it,
I was just about shattering the opponent's weapon.
But hey, Nick. Not if I step back quick enough.
Just throw that.
You got to find another one.
Yeah, as fast as possible. Scramble.
Well, weirdly enough, when a sword is a stick, there's swords all over the place.
There's weaponry. There's a whole arsenal.
Yeah, it's like those battle could be endless.
Yeah, that's why you got to throw the big heavy stick. I can break
this sword on you, find another sword.
Like, hit them in the ankle. They can't run. Get a different weapon, and then just start.
God. I mean, childhood, peak imagination.
Yeah, pine cones were currency.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy. It's like that's what got me into games. Is I'm like, oh, RuneScape is kind of like what we were doing, but like virtualized and like
kind of
more people and like there's actual systems and
there's stats that go
I'm like,
up.
oh, we kind of were playing medieval guys kind of in the back.
Yeah, but we were always at max power.
Yeah. And we were always just warriors or archers.
Magic was non-existent.
Except for Connor.
Yeah. But it didn't do anything.
Well,
not to my
He would have pine cones and those were his fireballs, I remember, right?
He tried.
That was creative, right?
Better than the nothing of him swinging his little.
Well, it's not like he can throw hard. Nick, he's just lobbing pine cones as lightly as he can at you.
Yeah, I remember walking up to him and just clonking him.
Well, you got to break a stick on his back and shit. Yeah, and just be like, "Hey, turn around."
He would try. To hold out his little wand. And just snap it.
I'm gonna block it.
So I need 2 arms to swing this stick, bro. You just can't.
And like your stick is just like 2-handed, just thick.
The biggest thing you can find.
Just like a fallen down tree.
That's gonna leave a mark. Yeah. Well, hey, anything's a weapon
like an
if you can carry it.
Yeah. That's always what I thought of when a giant like thick stick. I'm like, oh.
It's a maul.
I could crush with this.
It's a crush attack.
The crush attack style.
Yeah, stabbing doesn't do much.
It doesn't do anything. Can you imagine?
Just prodding a guy just like, in the battering ram.
Just like what the fuck? What are you pushing me? Get away from me.
What are you doing?
Put that down. Fight me like a man. Fucking pushing me with your stupid big toy.
I remember finding like those metal fence pieces out by the river in the woods.
Real swords?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, hey, you want to actually fight with these now?
Yeah, like these are real.
Where you clang them together, it's actually like pang.
And it has like the hilt and everything.
And it's just shaking while
I bet the neighbors were like, what the fuck happened to our fence rods?
They just stole it and just ran off?
They just took like 5.
They were like new.
Yeah.
So they were definitely someone was
using them for a construction. I would think.
Of course, a construction job.
Never occurred. We were just like treasure.
A sword. Oh, you leave shit in the woods.
They're probably so mad.
Hey, you leave shit in the woods, kids are gonna come by and take it. I mean, those things aren't that much. I feel like they're like $10 a pop.
I don't know. They were free
to us. I mean, sword.
Had them for years.
As far as I know, they were like big.
Well, yeah, for heavy. A kid size, they were like a long sword.
We still use them as swords. A long sword. What is that called? A Zweihander?
A Zweihander. That's like the massive one with like the curved bit.
What's a bastard sword?
A long straight sword.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
That's what it was. That tracks.
Bastard sword.
That tracks.
Swords had cool names back in the day. People don't name guns, well, except that Romeo and Juliet thing where they like, give me my long sword, and it's just like a rifle or whatever.
The only time ever that it was referenced as a sword.
Yeah.
Give me my long.
I got my long sword. I can snipe now. That was I mean, talk about why did we watch that in school?
To kill time, I think.
I think it was like English class or something, right? Where it's like, hey, this is.
But we already read the
Romeo
play.
And Juliet.
They're like, here's the movie. Hollywood just like.
Leo's going wild. The plot, the broad strokes was there.
Very broad.
They had the right words because they said long sword. Now, if you're not watching and seeing the guy, reloading his, the magazine, just then it takes you a little bit out of it.
Who calls it a long sword? No one ever.
Whatever the guy was,
that's what Shakespeare meant.
Yeah. Well, probably didn't picture exactly that. But
no, I don't think he used guns very much.
I'm pretty sure that movie is just called Romeo and Juliet.
Isn't it Leonardo DiCaprio?
Mm-hmm. But it's just like, it's just called Romeo and Juliet, but it's just like one of the ones with just the year as part of the title. So,
I thought it was just Romeo.
It's like what they
do
nowadays. Like for new movies of old things, like Snow White 2025 instead of like
I'm not very
1930
the
something.
New movie scene or old movie scene, really.
You don't get any movie scene actually, or current.
Not much of
80s, 90s
film,
now.
Man.
None of it.
Nah.
Wow.
I mean, maybe like the early 2000s, the kid movies.
Shrek 2. The Simpsons movie.
That's a classic. We should watch that one.
I think we need to watch bad movies.
There's something strange about that stop sign.
I mean, that movie's funny, but again, in Mr. Science Theater is supposed to be bad shit. We only watch, except for one.
Why would I want to watch it? Like,
Nick, it's not about
what's
enjoyment.
The bad one, Alex.
It's about procuring comedy. The Room. That's gonna be bad.
Not Legally Blonde.
Legally Blonde was just eye candy for you mostly.
It was so good,
and
I was loving that.
The plot was fine. It wasn't an awful movie. It wasn't a guy movie.
Witherspoon was so.
Huh? Reese Witherspoon, Nick?
Yeah.
What about her?
God.
Are you following her now and everything?
No, but I should.
You're like r/Reese Witherspoon. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I could. I might.
Oh, just endless pictures of her.
Yeah. That's cool.
And you're like, I have to go to the bathroom.
For like 5 minutes, maybe.
Not even.
Probably less.
2. You're back out in 30 seconds.
2.
And we're back.
Just give me a minute.
Nick left and came back.
Want to see me do it again?
I cut it out. All right, he left and came back again. I cut it out again.
Right, I'm good. A little chafed, but it's fine.
Well, you can't go twice. That's insane.
You can't because you're not a man that's getting road rash
and telling yourself it's good.
Indian burns, whatever you want.
No, it's good actually.
It was good the first time. The second time was like, why is it bleeding?
Well, do you remember like growing up when we were told that like if something's burning, that means it's good or like it's healing?
Yeah, that means it's healing. The stinging means it's healing.
Yeah.
Untrue.
I immediately think of those Stridex pads that I would put on my face. It would just burn. And I'm just like, no, this is good. This is good. This is good. And you're just rubbing, alcohol on your face, just drying your skin.
I remember doing like peroxide on like
so
open
bad for your
wounds.
skin.
And it was like
God,
white, and then you would like pick off
foaming
the white.
up.
You'd pick off the white. Horrible for you.
Yeah. What I don't even understand what's happening there. What's the chemical reaction? Do you know?
I don't fucking know.
But you know it's not good.
Yeah, you definitely should not be doing that to your open wounds.
And we were doing it constantly growing up. Yeah,
all the time.
For some reason, our mom told us that was what we should do. Right?
It's old wives' tales left and right.
Just completely wrong. Just
not based on science.
Clean it with soap and water.
What I was told, and I believe now. God, cut that.
No, I'm not cutting it, but
you're not cutting any of it.
Not cutting any. Actually, this episode's going to be very heavily censored. So
you're going to have to. Otherwise, we are fucked.
Well, that's what makes the Patreon episode so much better because you
don't have to cut anything.
There's nothing cut.
You don't have to cut.
Just keep it all in.
Because it's all gold.
Yeah, and that guy that subscribed for 1 month and quit, he gets it. He's like, that's all I need.
He got what
I'll be back
wanted.
in a few months, guys.
Maybe.
When there's more content,
He really binged our shit, though. Mm-hmm. He really binged our shit.
Or he's just like, hey, now I have all these videos here just ready to watch, you know? On his leisure.
He watched them all already, I bet.
I mean, they're all over an hour long at least.
It's a good amount of stuff, dude. For
the videos, the movies, they're all
like
at least an hour and a half.
At least. So it'd be good for like a sleep aid at least.
Yeah. Well, like our mom said, it's just like you're hanging out with us, you know?
Just hanging out with the boys.
Yeah. And on Patreon, you're hanging out with us watching a movie. And so far, it's only been good movies, you know? So
hey, come on.
We'll watch bad ones, though. We're figuring it out.
We'll get to the bad ones. I just don't watch movies. Why would I want to watch bad ones?
I mean, I could honestly like go through the Mystery Science Theater catalog if we wanted to do that.
That's a little too on the nose.
Well, just because I feel like really bad movies, we aren't even gonna know them or know about them. We're not have heard of them. Like the ones they watch are just random obscure things that like
Google horrible movies from the 90s.
From the 90s? Yeah. So slightly more current.
Slightly.
Because theirs were from like the 70s, I think.
Yeah, but this is like 30 years later.
Ours?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
From when
they did a Mystery Science Theater again.
Really?
More Jesus currently. Christ. You don't need to look it up, but yeah. It was fine, you know. The old stuff's better, obviously, but
it would always be better, yeah.
I don't know how they find movies like that. Maybe they just have suggestions from people like, this would be a funny one for you guys to watch. Like, this one's really bad.
Like Google Japanese movie English dub 1996.
Nick, that's just too specific. There will be maybe one choice and it won't be good.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for.
No, like not a good thing for the show. Like a bad option.
No.
Well, I guess we'll never know.
Have you tried it?
It wouldn't be hard to go through the Mystery Science Theater movies just to see.
No.
I'm just saying.
Just because it seems like cheating, though.
It does seem like cheating, but that's what we're doing. You know, that's the thing we're doing. So, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of movies. You don't watch any movies.
I watch movies.
And that makes it hard
every single day of my life.
Choose. And you don't. You're watching, what's that show called?
Common Side Effects?
Common Side Effects. Yeah. I have only seen the intro preview thing that was released forever ago.
It's pretty good. I mean,
you're on episode 9, right? They haven't released the 10th one as of right now.
Yeah, it's not for another 4 days.
Okay. So by this time this comes out, they will be released. But
yeah, and I'll have seen it.
Yeah.
But
so far, what would you rate it?
I'd give it like a solid 8.2 out of 10.
That high? What would you give Invincible?
Fucking probably like an 8.6.
That's it?
That's it.
I give Invincible like a 9.3, 9.4.
Okay. I mean, it was so good, but I didn't think it was that good.
It's that good, yeah. I also think Severance is like 9.9, but that's my scale, you know.
What is?
Severance. You should need to watch it. That way you can understand, Nick, because it's crazy, dude.
I mean, obsessed just doesn't even begin to describe it.
I know. You can join me on this journey, Nick.
You're a lunatic.
We're not going to watch Severance on the Patreon, but I'm just saying.
No, we're not.
You should.
In my free time, watch Severance is what you're saying. Yeah, I know.
You haven't yet, though.
No.
This is my problem with you and with the fact that you haven't started.
But just not that interested in the premise.
Oh, I know, but it's so good. It's a hard sell based on the idea of it, but fuck, it's so good.
Yeah, and I'm stingy.
It's gripping. Anyways,
Alex,
I suggest watching Severance. If Nick doesn't watch it, he can be deprived of that feeling of satisfaction and like that you're smart. That you want to get severed. Sever me, baby. Sever me.
I think it's just a TV show, man.
I know, and I would love to be severed. Can you imagine, dude?
Yeah.
Because you don't even know what the show's about.
I do. I do, though. You've described it.
Yeah. I'll sever you. Just to experiment, just to like see what it's like. I'll ask you about your day. You'll be like, what? What do you mean? And I'll be like, good. Okay, good. That means it's working.
Alex, you want to get severed to work at a school?
No, because I'm probably going to not work at the school for much longer, apparently. My plans have changed.
It's just all in your mind.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Just because I have to be ready for anything, you know. Ready for anything.
Well, yeah, obviously send out applications.
Yep. I've already started. As soon as he told me on Monday, it's Wednesday right now, you know, I'm like, oh, Indeed. Oh, other tab.
While you're still at the school.
Yeah. Of course. I'm like, oh, I got some free time. You got to keep your options open. You know how my dude got this job?
How would I know that?
No, I'm just like hypothetically asking.
Okay.
Rhetorically question.
No, how did he get this job?
It was just one of those random messages you get on like LinkedIn, Indeed, that is like, hey man, I have this opportunity for you at this company. If you're interested, let me know. And I can send him your resume. Things? Yeah, essentially. and he just like, all right, sure, and did it.
Yeah, man.
It was a little fucking legit thing that he was able to go from that point to interviewing to getting the offer to accepting within like a 4-day period.
Way more efficient than your school. Like it's not even.
If you're just tuning in, that the whole process of me getting hired to the school took well over a month, you know, start to finish. Close to 2.
Closer to.
I didn't start till February, but I was working
for free
2 days after Christmas. What's funny is then that guy just quit. You know, quits.
Yeah, that should have been a red flag right there.
Yep, it was.
Yeah,
it was. But then I also thought, oh, this is gonna be pretty easy now that he's gone. And then the guy that's been here for 4 years is now leaving too. So it's kind of like, oh, but what if there's questions about anything? You know?
Well, that's not your concern.
No, that's my thought. But
Send
then
that
again,
to the admin,
right? But there's no one else.
Yeah.
So I'm just like.
Guess you gotta hire somebody.
Yeah, that's my reaction. It's like, well, it's not my problem, you know?
It kind of is your problem.
It is and it isn't. And that can be the title of the episode. It is and it isn't my problem. It is my problem in the sense that I am the only physical being there at that point in time.
God, you're just so repulsive. Yeah.
And it's not.
Slide over my resume to him.
Because I actually don't know how to do it.
This guy, he can be a body.
You?
Yeah.
Talk about a department of fucking nothing going on. You know?
Dude, what are you talking?
They'd ask us to fix stuff, and we'd be like,
and then it would get fixed.
I don't know how.
Because I would
magically.
Fix it. Yeah, I'd fix it magically.
You wouldn't be able to do it. Don't give me that look.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I'd be able to fix it so much faster than you.
No, you wouldn't.
I would embarrass you out of your own job.
No, you wouldn't.
You'd be like,
simply untrue.
Not in front of the students. And I'd be like, yes, in front of the students.
God damn it, dude. I don't want to look for jobs again. It's so fucking annoying. So fucking annoying.
He's back on the hunt.
I just got a job after going through the whole annoying ass process of just waiting for this one to follow through and happen.
And now that it has.
The job itself is fine. I can do it. I can't do the job of the guys that have both left.
They got to hire a senior tech, dude.
They got to hire 2 people at least now.
According to you.
Well, apparently they're like actually reaching out to a company now to like actually do it, which also scares me because I'm like, oh, so like.
And it could be anyone.
Yeah, because like I'm technically useless compared to this whole company you're bringing in then. So just.
They've already hired you. That's locked in.
Yeah, but it's also at will, you know, employment, which is like all employment in the United States.
Ohio.
Well, I think just the United States, but yeah, Ohio specifically is all I know.
Yeah, some aren't.
Which means you can fire or get fired
for any reason at any time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, you know.
So you got to be like me, Alex.
What? Indisposable?
Impossible to fire.
Yeah. So crucial and necessary to the operation that it'd be stupid to fire you.
Just say, fire me right now. Do it.
Do it.
Just grab by the collar, fucking fire me.
Well, I kind of just want to go back to working at a pizza place. But I'll be like, I'll be like the manager or something. You know, I don't want to deliver anything.
Deliver. It's a young man's game.
But I'd be a good manager. I'd be very chill.
Especially if it's I had you as my manager, I would smack you so hard in the face repeatedly in front of everyone.
I'd be a good manager,
Alex.
I don't know. I just want a job that, you know,
stable.
Yes. Like, holy fuck. Why is that so much to ask for? Like, I haven't wanted to quit either of these jobs that I've had the last two, well, except for Huntington, but before, you know, Klarna and the other one.
The forced retirement.
Yeah, forced retirement in my late 20s. That's great. Yeah, it's like, oh, but I'm still trying to start my career. No, but you're going to start over now.
Yeah, again.
We know that you've been doing this for like almost 4 years, but you're actually going to go back now.
Yeah, have fun with that.
You're going to be making less, and you're back at the beginning now. And I'm just like, but wait, why?
They're like, shh.
Oh, because we want more money, actually. So
yeah, I mean, basically, yeah. They need more money. They
need my paycheck.
The shareholders.
To increase everyone else's money.
Yeah, because there's people over in wherever they are,
Swedenland
are cheaper. Yeah, it could be Swedenland.
No, that's where Klarna is. Swedenland, but also the new hires,
the call center,
that are way cheaper. Yes, are not in Swedenland.
They could be though.
No, they're not.
You don't know that.
I do. I know where they are.
They're in a nondescript location.
Where do you get cheap labor, Nick?
So many places.
Yeah. It's not America.
Not America, baby. Anywhere but, basically.
Yeah. Which frustrates Americans when they need support, you know, in their own country, and they have to call another country to get support for stuff in their own country.
But we're not naming that country that is getting called.
No.
Because it could
everyone
be.
No, because
it could
everyone
be
knows.
Many of them. You don't know.
It could be any. Yeah, it could be any of them.
There's an image.
We're not a racist program.
There's an image in your head right now, and I want it to not be there.
Yeah, but you know, and like Nick, all of our Patreon guys are Hispanic dudes, and I don't know if that's because that's just our demographic.
Our demo is Spanish. We skew to Latin America,
which I don't. Well, we're in the UK and Australia.
Bienvenidos, amigos.
Well, they don't speak Spanish there. I'm sure some people do, but that's not their language. English is both those countries' main language, I'm pretty sure.
Doesn't matter what language.
I was speaking French.
Hablas inglés, cabrón.
Puta pendejo.
No.
That's all I know in Spanish. And it's what Nick is. So, here we are. Nick, you got anything for the folks?
All right, you got to stop because now you're going to have to cut this out too. I'm going to have to go over even more. Jesus Christ. You see what she does?
Yeah.
This is her thing.
It kind of is. Oh, it's unfortunate. Well, the Jungle Gyms episode is doing well so far.
Nice.
Yeah. With us trying
we can talk about some chapstick, though. We should do a chapstick tasting.
This one?
But
the chapstick tasting?
Not a tasting, but like we reuse it.
You said a tasting.
Yeah, I was thinking of like a wine tasting. But
yeah, you want us to get chapstick and go?
Not like, no.
Birch Bees is pretty good. Nick, give me your chapstick.
No, thank you. I don't mean like.
Used. Oh, you had a hair on there. I got it. Don't worry.
Just a hair on mine?
Yeah, yours.
There's no hairs on mine.
From your mustache and whatever. Your unruly mustache.
It's not unruly, and it's off my lip, so.
How unmasculine of you, Nick. Off of your lip,
the one
dude.
With the Burt's Bees.
Yeah, and I like to have a little bit of hair dipping into the Burt's Bees on my lip, so I know it's still there, and I don't need to reapply. It's just a constant reminder.
You're a retarded person.
Yeah, you need to have that constant reminder sometimes.
No, that just means you over-applied it. All you need is one layer.
Nick.
Alex.
You heard me in the beginning. Half an inch.
Yeah, because you're a repulsive creature.
I literally use a whole stick on my first application. Just because I need to get that whole thing on there.
There's no way that's accurate.
And then I'm just like.
And then you put your mouth all over my stuff.
Yeah. I'm like, where's Nick's stuff?
And you just lubricate it all up and you're like, why are my lips so chapped?
I need to get another stick. And then I go to my party pack of Burt's Bees and I get another thing.
What was that?
Reapply. That was me undoing the bottom of the chapstick. Nick, you've done it. What is yours, like a tub like an old man uses?
No, mine's a click tube. This is what I would do.
A click tube?
Yeah.
What is that?
Describes it perfectly. A little click tube. Little thing where you spin the base around, it clicks and it makes the stick go out.
Why doesn't you just spin the thing? Mine doesn't click.
Like the whole tube?
Yeah.
Because I'm not a heathen like you. I have a mechanism.
All chapstick is created equal.
Not that one that dries your lips out. Don't use that one.
Whatever that one's called, which is probably Carmex. You know what I'm saying?
It's not Carmex. It's almost certainly Burt's Bees.
Burt's Bees is all natural?
No, all natural drying.
It's good.
With the alcohol.
No.
Or whatever you said.
No.
Yes. It's Burt's Bees. They overcharge.
I can't believe
underhydrate.
That brand never came to me this entire episode. I thought it was going to come to me at some point. I was like, man, if I just let it sit, maybe I'll just think of it. No. You know the brand that keeps coming in my head? Chapstick.
Chapstick isn't a brand.
Is it not? I thought there was Chapstick brand chapstick.
I don't think so.
Are you sure? If there is, I'll put a picture of it on the screen. Or I won't. But maybe I will if I remember.
You're going to have to. Because I don't think there's chapstick brand chaps.
You don't think so?
No.
Like Meyer chapstick. They call it chapstick brand.
They don't call it chapstick brand.
They design their own box.
They call it Kroger brand chapstick.
You know, you got a picture of a white lady holding it.
But like
her head
most
cocked.
items brand is not the name of the item, you know?
It's like how big you are, Nick.
Why do I have to be small for you to be big?
That's the reality of the situation, baby. Well, Nick, how much do you think is getting cut out?
At least 5 minutes, I would think, right? Like
at least.
I was talking
on
about
average,
it again at the end.
I think the last one was like an hour and 10 minutes, the last episode, after editing. It was like an hour and 16 minutes or something, I believe. I don't know. When we recorded it. It's hard to tell.
Well, I don't think that's enough time yet.
Podcasts are hard. We do it every week.
Yeah, and we're very entertaining, and you enjoy it.
Well, it's just I think it's crazy every time I see an email that we got a new Patreon subscriber, and the fact that it's happened like 3 times in like 2 months.
It gives you a heart attack.
This is gonna be a heart attack, but we like any kind of growth, and that's cool. Nick likes to conflate my feelings towards just, you know, watching our stats grow, and I'm just like, hey, any kind of uptick is good, you know, numbers are good.
Number go up equals thumbs up.
We passed 80 subs, so thank you guys.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Or the best.
We almost
like after us though.
85, but
we're the best.
Well,
clearly,
if you're gonna like make a scale,
it's a tiered system.
I wasn't gonna tier it.
I'm tiering it.
So you put us above people that watch us.
Nick's tier system. Yeah, it goes us, subs, Patreons, whoever doesn't subscribe but watches.
You know, it's not like an even playing field.
It's not an even playing field.
It should be.
Not in my pyramid
scheme.
No one's saying scheme. No one said scheme.
Nick's pyramid life scheme. He's like, I'll get you.
It's the most stable structure. That's true.
See? See how interested he was in that? As soon as I said it, he was like, that could be a business.
Hey,
I want it.
Money right there.
It's technically copyrighted because we just said it, and it's something that's being released.
If you try to use that, we will sue. I have lawyers on retainer.
He doesn't, but we can blah blah.
I do, and blah 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 is a guy from Arrested Development.
You can call him.
My thing is real. His isn't real.
Morgan and Morgan. Injury lawyers. You ever been hurt ever?
Not an.
You want to sue someone because you got hurt? Call Morgan and Morgan.
I'm not really litigious.
That's like people who would sponsor us, Morgan and Morgan. You know?
I mean, hey, Morgan and Morgan, if you guys.
I mean, we'll take any sponsorship, honestly.
Yeah, we'll show out.
We'll peruse an offer, essentially. We're not going to say we'll accept anything, but we'll peruse any offer.
We'll accept pretty much anything you throw at us.
No, but we'll peruse. And if you're still watching this far, you're a boss ass bitch or you're a boss ass bro. You know what I'm saying?
One of them for sure. For sure.
And we appreciate you. And make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Leave us a comment. Like the video. Share it. Do all the things. On Spotify. Give us a 5-star review. You still only have my rating of us on there. 5 stars, of course, I give us.
Obviously.
But also,
5-star men.
Yes. But also, you have to give us 5 stars to prove that we are 5-star men.
We want you to give us 5 stars.
And I can't rate us. I can't rate myself on Apple, but you guys do that because we don't have any reviews on Apple. so do it on iTunes. Apple Podcasts is what it's actually called, not iTunes. So do it on Apple Podcasts.
Don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon either.
$2 a month, you get 2 bonus vids.
You can just watch them and then cancel your sub. And then
do it like $2. That one guy. Yeah. Well, you don't have to do that, but
you don't
it's a
have
strat.
to, but you could.
It's a strat.
It's just $2.
Yeah, I mean, we do 2 videos at the end of every month. There's 24 of them up now because we've been at this podcast thing for a year, as you guys know, if you've been here with us,
More professional now.
Slightly. Better mics, better placement of things. We now have light.
And duct tape, obviously, because that's our style.
You still can't even tell. It's all about just making the color on camera. But thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Peace.